If you've ever stared at your to-do list, overwhelmed by the mountain of tasks, only to find yourself scrolling through your phone or binge watching a show instead, you're not alone. Laziness isn't your enemy. It's not a character flaw. It's not a life sentence. Laziness is often a symptom of something deeper: fear, overwhelm, or even exhaustion. Procrastination is not just about poor time management. It's a battle between your brain's desire for instant gratification and your long-term goals. But here's the good news. Understanding the science behind procrastination is the first step to overcoming it. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. When faced with a task that feels daunting, uncomfortable, or boring, your brain's limbic system, the part that craves immediate rewards, screams, "Let's do something easier instead." Meanwhile, your prefrontal cortex, the rational part of your brain that plans for the future, is trying to convince you to stay on track. But guess what? The limbic system often wins. That's why you procrastinate. But here's the secret: you can outsmart your brain, you can rewire your habits, and create systems that make it easier to take action, even when you don't feel like it. And it starts with these 3 powerful strategies. Number 1, start small. The biggest mistake people make is thinking they have to tackle everything at once. You look at your massive to-do list, and it feels impossible. So, what do? Nothing. But here's the truth. You don't have to do it all at once. You just have to start. Once you start, your brain will naturally want to keep going. So, break your tasks into tiny, manageable steps. Instead of cleaning the entire house, start with organizing one drawer. Small wins build momentum, and momentum is the antidote to laziness. Number 2, embrace the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Why? Because your brain is more likely to avoid a task if it feels like a big commitment. But 2 minutes, that's easy, and once you start, you'll often find yourself doing more than you planned. Number 3, rewire your reward system. Why not use that to your advantage? Pair your tasks with rewards. For example, promise yourself a treat, a piece of chocolate, a few minutes of social media, or an episode of your favorite show after you complete a task. This creates a positive feedback loop in your brain, making it easier to take action. Over time, your brain will start associating productivity with pleasure, and laziness will lose its grip on you. Finally, let's talk about your why. Why do you want to achieve these goals? Why do you want to overcome laziness and procrastination? Write down your reasons. Keep them visible, because when your why is strong enough, the how becomes easier. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are simply human. Start small. Use the 2-minute rule. Reward yourself. And never forget your why. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today.